Yo, what is up, Knights? Aegis Rick here, back with some more DFO Blitz. This time on my Soulbender. Now guys, Soulbender is a class that I made a lot later in my DFO Rush series. I made a lot later and I gave them a lot of praise. And since then guys, we've achieved our goal. We've gotten 6-piece Tombstone of Oblivion, 3-piece Shadow Rage, and we did it. We got the Tombstone build. I've used it for a long time and honestly I've never swapped out of this set since then. I've gotten a Darkness Low Sash. Don't even ask me how I got that. I think I woke up one day and the lords were like, here Rick, have one of the best fucking single piece epics for your Soulbender. I gladly accepted that. Got a Bone Red Dragon. I got that a long time ago from the TOD pots. Here's my avatar, which I gotta make a point, you guys. I have a really cool looking avatar, don't I? Just throwing that out there. Petite Dark Lord pet. Doppelganger Shadow. You know, you can notice I'm trying to stack as much shadow as I can, which is probably a better setup anyway. But anyway guys, that was just my gear situation. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say there's a reason why I uploaded this video right after my Satyr video, okay? Because much like the Crusader, this guy received some much needed damage, this time on the left side of his skill tree. He gave him a couple of new goodies that I'm gonna show off, and one really massive goodie. Well, I've already explained how I felt about the we're gonna go ahead and go into the cartel headquarters, do the same thing as last time, so not really gonna explain the ancient mode anymore. You kind of get that, but I kind of explained last time that I felt like Soulbender was a very technical class. There was a lot of separation between good Soulbenders or scrubs like me. So and that's because the class has a lot of depth to them that I feel like a lot of people don't give them credit for. That depth, I think that complexity has increased with these changes to how his playstyle works. He's a little bit more offensive oriented, orientated now with the addition of these new skills. I don't think his primary purpose now is just going to be setting up circles for the rest of your team as a support character would. And again, this kind of goes how the Crusader goes. Now you can do damage on your own, as you guys can see here. I'm kind of one-shotting these guys, which is not easy to do, honestly. Cartel's an annoying dungeon. But Tombstone got slightly changed, guys. You'll see, personally, I think I know it's a complete and utter buff to what it used to be, because now any enemies that are in the range of the Tombstone will take full damage of Tombstone. It'll be as if they got hit with all of the hits of Tombstone. Basically what I'm saying is it's like a different version of the Raging Fury on the Berserker. It's like if you're in range, you get hit, and it does some massive damage when you have these Tombstone of Oblivion and Shadow Rage set. So Tombstone of Oblivion and Shadow Rage is still a legit build, by the way, because you can see my Tombstone cooldown's massively low. It's just I think they nerfed it a little bit in that it doesn't have as many projectile falling. Anyway, I don't want to talk about all that. What I want to talk about is the new skills and the new abilities, and why I think this class really got a humongous buff. Look at this really quick, guys. Did you see what I just did right there? That right there added another layer of complexity that is amazing. Is one of my favorite things that they added to the class. Not even gonna lie. What just happened there, dude? What did I just do? We'll try to explain. During almost any animation of another skill, you know how you normally cast Bremen and he does the like animation and it takes a second for him to come out and do that? Well, now you have the ability, like I just did at that boss fight, to cancel any animation of your skill with a ghost. So you no longer have to stand there and get fucked up. You can cast it during the animation. You see how I dropped Saya as well as the Bremen, and I didn't actually cast it because I canceled one of my animations with it. So you see, it is added. Seriously, you basically cannot cast those normally. Why would you ever cast those normally with a cast bar with one of these, unless you had to, right? So I'm just throwing that out there, that his level of complexity has increased because of that. Now you can do some sick setups with Tombstone. Let's hit all these guys with this, and also get the damage benefit off of the Bremen still, because you're casting it mid-animation. It's kind of, you know, Lunar Curtain back in the day used to do the same thing, I believe, where you can cast a Lunar Curtain during the animation of Tombstone. Now they basically added that ability to all of his skills, or all of his ghosts, which is so sick. much needed change to the, what is this skill? Kala. I think it's a permanent buff now. The sword attack is also much more abusable, I think. Or at least usable, I should say. Does more damage. Of course, you can still do it once, but you don't lose. You know, it just does better damage. So, and the damage itself of the Kala attack is actually pretty massive. I used to level, you know, I guess it's a meme, but I used to level Moonlight Slash. This does more damage than Moonlight Slash max level, so just throwing that out there. The basic attack is can't be. Don't fuck with the basic attack, but we'll do the combo again, guys. And I have yet to show off one of the skills, that new skills that we got, which is this one. Just kind of like the hold. I don't know right there. How many skills did I do back to back during the duration of that? I did the initial grab. I hit him with the Phantasmal Slash. I threw out Tombstone of Oblivion, threw out Lunar Curtain, put down the Bremen, and then put down Tombstone Triangle, which, by the way, can be canceled during Tombstone, and then blew it up. That's what I just did right there. Just throwing that out there. That this character's complexity is definitely something I can get behind. It's I love that. I love when they can, you know, add some depth to the character. I think that it didn't have before. We're gonna fuck it, guys. We're gonna. I feel confident now, man. It's like I just took those guys out in one hit. Now, granted, this is still gonna be difficult for me because, you know, I don't have the best stuff yet for Soulbender. I haven't really talked about the new skills that I got, which of course I've been using them, so you can kind of see for yourself. I got this kind of like jumping slash attack. You can do a lot of damage, but then I have a ghost like slam skill. Kind of hard to see. I should have waited. And we're getting kind of shot here, so. And here you can see even if they barely hit the tip of the range, you're taking full damage of that. So, dude, he's just gonna keep running back and forth, isn't he? Still did the tick damage to the Kala, so didn't even have to worry about it, baby. And here you can see the potency of the basic attack string. It is pretty massive, right? It's pretty good. And we're gonna try to hit him with the grab, hit him with this, hit him with that. And we actually needed the debuff of the Bremen that time, so get used to using Bremen after everything, guys. Like, why not? You see, because you can constantly keep it active. Why wouldn't you? Here is the kind of ghost slam attack. It's a really good burst move. You can just kind of throw it out there instantly. And there's me trying to display why you don't do it backwards, guys. You can just straight up miss if you're bad like I am. You know, you waste time by casting Bremen. You're basically wasting time. Here I'm going to use the explosion attack on the ghost or Kala. Completely did not kill him again, so I don't think we're going to be able to one-cycle him this time, guys, but we'll get pretty damn close, I'll tell you that much. No, actually, we won't get close at all. We'll do nothing. Let's try not to die. Now, guys, Blitz has changed slightly. Actually, a lot. He's changed a lot. He no longer is one annoying asshole who eats all your ghosts, takes forever to come out, and just does no damage. Now he's much quicker and just does the damage outright and doesn't even eat your ghosts while doing it. Zigu also has been changed slightly, guys. You can see Zig is wrecking the boss right now. When I say changed slightly, I mean changed totally, completely. He is now an offensive AoE grouping type AoE, and he no longer is kind of like an assist type. So that makes Blitz and Zig more like a big AoE burst. I don't know if it's just kind of like, I feel like they both do the same thing, honestly. And Blitz still has the effect where he does more damage, more ghosts you have up and all that, but at the same time, they both kind of feel the same now, which is a little bit lame, but at the same time more offensive and more usable. Let's not forget, by the way, guys, when we are doing our ancients, I think I picked them up already, but always remember to pick up your dailies after you're done doing them. This is something I've forgotten on many characters. It's so many materials and so much wasted time. Don't forget that you know, each run also costs endless eternities for you to do. So I hope nobody noticed that I turned the difficulty down because I don't want to get murked on. But yeah, don't forget that it costs endless eternities, and you know, if you're doing this all on a character, just remember not to forget that, because trust me, I think I've already wasted a bunch of my time by not picking those up. So anyway, guys, Soulbender, guys, very offensive. If it isn't evident enough with his changes to you know, his first and second awakening. Just look at his, you know, cancel system. Look at his ability to use skills in other skills and canceled completely the animation of Bremen. Just look at the new skills that were added, all offensive, high damaging skills. Just look at his animation change on the Ghost Sword slash, or I guess it's really the Explosion Sword and the Kala Sword. Just look at these kind of changes. The changes to Tombstone got fucking comboed right there. And really, I think that change also affected how how often the Bremen connects on the skills that you use, because sometimes if you wanted to do maximum damage, you had to set up Bremen beforehand and then worry about hitting your enemies while they're inside range. Now you do it the other way around. This kind of mentality shift has been a great boon for this class, seriously. So, and try to get up here and not get hit. Some of these bosses can be really annoying. Zigu! He's done it. There you go, Zeke. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully I was able to show off. I know I'm not like the strongest soulbender, and I'm still using Chronicle sets and stuff, but hopefully I could show off some of the key changes to the soulbender and why I think that it was a great change. Maybe you might see it differently if you're used to the old soulbender system, setting up the circles and being more deliberate in that, but I like the idea of him being rewarded for being more offensive by having no cast delay at all on the ghosts. I like the idea of him being able to do more damage with new skills like this, with his Blaze not being a complete shitlord like he used to be. He was the worst awakening in the game. Let's not try to say anything different than that. So all the changes. I think Neopol knows exactly what this class was lacking in terms of damage, and now I guess I'm not overstating this statement when I say that he's become a DFO god. He's become a DFO god, no joke. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. There was a little bit of soul bender action, and I will catch you nights later.